action. Hello again, this is Craps Coach and welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining in today. As always, I encourage you to like and subscribe for the latest video updates. And if you have anything to say, be sure to leave a comment. This is another video in my continuing series on craps strategies. The previous two videos that came out dealt with the initial bet on the 6 and the 8. This is just another extension of it. Now we're going up to $24 level. So let's kind of get started. So what you want to do is start with a $24 on the 6 and the 8. So in general, you want to bypass the come out roll. So we'll do a live session here in a bit, but let's just say that the point has been established. You just bypass it and then you establish your $24 6 and 8. So $48 on the table. So you need 480 in order to kind of play this strategy. Go ahead, watch the video on bankroll. So essentially whatever your initial bet, you want 10 times. So this represents 480. So in this case, once you hit the 6 and the 8, you're going to win $28. So let's say, for example, we hit the 8. So I'm just going to put this right here to illustrate that's my initial bet. And then you want to regress down to just a $6, 6 and 8. And if that's all you did with one hit, you've locked up 16 profit, which is pretty good. This one I'm going to talk about from here. What I want to do is basically then set up $22 inside. So I've still locked up 6 profit, as you can see. So first hit, I regress back down to $22 inside. And this will all be in the comment section too, if you want to read it. Okay. So then if I get another hit, okay, so now with the insides covered, I have 18 ways to make these numbers, and there's 36 outcomes. So in theory, about 50% of my rolls should hit. So in this case now, if I were to take a hit, another hit, I'd win 7. Any of these bets would pay 7. So what I want to do is, at this point, is then go up to 2 units on the 6 and the 8. And you can see in this configuration, I still have 1 profit. Here's my initial bet. Here's my 1 profit. And then from here, depending on what number hits, so let's say a 5 hits, so that would be 7. From here, I would want to go to 2 units on each. So if I put 2 units, so I have 7 there, there's 8. So I just have to dig into my rack, and I just have to risk another $2 to go from to here. And then basically that I've got 44 inside. And then from here, if I take a hit, any of these bets will pay 14, okay? And then from here, what I would do is that basically I would just regress back down to just 22 inside. Take all this down. And then if I'm lucky enough to get 1 more hit, I'm coming all down from there. So I'll kind of walk through it again. We'll go through it in real time with a session and kind of see how it goes. But it's going to be in the descriptions of kind of how to implement it here. So, all right, let's get this set up. So, all right, that's my rack. Here's my 480. That's just waiting there for me. So again, I like to bypass the come out roll. So let's see. All right. There's a 6. All right, so then I set this up $24 8, a $24 6, and a $24 8. So, all right, now I'm just looking for a hit on any of those. 6. All right. So that would pay. That'd pay 28. Okay. The shooter actually made the point. There's my initial bet, just kind of there. And then I'd want to just set up 22 inside, okay, from there, so 6 profit. In this case, again, because I'm just playing this strategy here, what I would want to do is, because again, for the shooter, this is going to be a come out roll, I'm going to actually have these working here. So the roll count is 2 on this shooter. There's 2. All right, so there's a 5. So the point is 5. So that would win 7. Okay. Now what I want to do is now press the 6 and the 8 up to 2 units. Okay, so I still have essentially 1 profit. And then the next hit I'm going to do, hopefully it's a 6 and 8, but the worst case is a 5 or a 9. I'm going to then go up to 44 inside, or just basically press up the 5 and the 9, 1 unit, or 44 inside. All right, so this case, 7 out, this all goes away. You can see in that roll, essentially I made $1 profit. Here's my initial outlay. So we'll reset that. That shooter had 4 rolls. So we're gonna try again. Let's see this in kind of repetition and see how it plays out. So come out roll, bypass the come out roll. It's back on the 6. So we're gonna set up the 48. Yo 11. There's a 10. There's a 9. There's a 2. There's an 8. So we win 28. Okay, here's my 28. So I'm just going to represent this here. And then I'm going to set up 22 inside. So again, this right here represents profit I've made on this session here. So now 1 hit, and I'm gonna then press the 6 and the 8, 1 unit. 6, so the shooter made the point. That's gonna win 7. What I wanna do is press this, and then press this. So I'm sitting at 2 profit. Again, the shooter made the point. So I'm actually gonna have these working. Because I'm just trying to continue with this cycle of this strategy here. So this is the 7th roll. 7 out. This all goes away. Okay, frontline winner, but you can see now we're gonna restart our strategy, and I'm still sitting at 2 profit here. All right, so we're going back to wait till the point's established. All right, point is 9. So we're gonna take our 48. All right, this first roll. 5. 4. 10. 8. So we're gonna win. We're gonna win 28. There's my initial bet. And then I'm going to set up 22 inside. So this represents my profit. 8. So that's going to win 7. First time I hit, I press the 6 and the 8 up a unit. $8. So that's actually the better hit. So now that's going to pay 14. Okay, and now I'm going to press the 5 and the 9. So again, this is all profit here. I'm going to press the 5, 9. So now I got 22 inside. So now I'm just looking for one hit, and I'm going to regress back down to 22. 22 inside. Okay. 5. So that's going to win 14. Okay. That was my 8th roll on that shooter. So that's going to win 14. And now I'm going to regress back down to 22 inside. Okay. And then if I happen to get a 5th hit, we'll count that here in a sec. If I happen to get a 5th hit, because you're still trying to make the point, I'm going to go totally off. So let's see how this works out. 8. That was 8. Fumbled the dice. All right, so that pays 7. All right, and then I'm totally off. So, oops, let me keep this. This is my initial bet. So then you just kind of out for the rest of it. You're just going to see what's going to happen. So let's just play this to the conclusion. So that was the 8th roll. Here goes the 9th roll. Look at that, 7. So 9 rolls on that. So there's my initial bet. Okay, there's 25, 50, 55. All right. There's another 10, 50, 65. So that was all profit here. So I've essentially made 50, 90, 92, and you can see just by the length of the video in a short amount of time, and we actually did 7 out. So why is that possible? One of the things is because I'm starting and I'm regressing down essentially 2 times within that session. The first time after the big hit that pays 28, I regress back down and start with 22 inside, and then I build up, and then I take another hit, and then I finally regress back down. So that is one of the main things we want to think about in craps, is that you constantly need to be pulling your money off of the table, and that's a great illustration of how it works. And how it can be played in actual. And you can see within there, we hit 7 a couple times. So we had some 7 outs, 0.7 outs too. So, all right, appreciate you watching. Thanks for joining in. As always, make sure you like and subscribe for the latest videos and updates. And if you got anything to say, go ahead and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.